Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So, I feel like in my recent videos I've only been apologizing for my absence, but this time it was a little bit of a different situation. So, what happened is I film all of my videos as well as I edit them with my phone. The very next day, after I posted my latest video, the first part of this envelope journal, my phone decided that it was done. So I had been having problems with it since December. It had problems charging. Other than that, it worked just fine, but the charging slot was, I think, broken. It was able to work for another few months, but then that day he decided that it was done charging. This is the reason why I was away, because after my phone died, I waited a few days to, choose a new phone, that I had to wait for it to arrive, and then life got in the way, so I just didn't have time to film or craft. I didn't do anything at all, not because I didn't want to, but because I had no time and also no way of filming. So today we're continuing. This is part 2 of the envelope journal. I don't know how many things I'll be able to do in this video, so I don't know if there's going to be a part 3. I'm pretty sure there will be because there's still a lot to do. So yeah, enjoy. Okay, so let me explain to you what I just did. So this is what I've done so far, and let me explain to you how I did it. I was silent for a long time, and why does it not focus? I was silent for a long time, so I didn't explain to you what I'm doing, but I will explain to you now. So a while ago I was watching a video where by another crafter here on YouTube, and she had some tape that looked like a film strip, and she did this technique where she made this like entomology themed slides. I didn't have anything like that at home. I didn't have that tape that looked like a film strip. I think it's a Team Holtz product, although I'm not sure. But I do have a Team Holtz stamp set. It's this one. It's called At the Movies, and it has this film strip. So what I did, and you saw me do that, I stamped this on a piece of cardstock, then I cut out all the numbers, then of course I inked it to make it look vintage, and then I put some double-sided tape to glue down the acetate all over my film strip. This one, because it's broken, the acetate is also broken. I don't know if you can see it. And then again with some double-sided acetate, I added the little butterfly images, and I don't know if you can tell from the video, but some of them are ripped around, so it looks very vintage. I left some spaces open because I thought that these are gonna be glued down on our page, and if there's something behind it, I want it to be visible. Let me explain to you the thought process behind this page. So if you watched my last video, you'll know we made these two pages. Our entomologist spent 2 days studying and collecting info about the butterflies, but now it's time to study them, and this is why I thought that these film strips would be great. Maybe these are pictures that she took. So this page is gonna be decorated in that theme. I'm gonna use these film strips. I made a few because I want to use some to decorate the page, and maybe some to have as like inclusion in the actual envelope. I haven't decided yet. Let's go on to decorating this. Okay, so I'll briefly interrupt the making to tell you something. I'm filming this on a separate day from what you just saw, because while I was decorating my journal, I realized that I was missing some ephemera that really went with the theme of the journal. So what I did is I worked on a kit of ephemera made by myself to decorate the journal with. And this is what I'm going to be using to decorate the journal from now on. Some of these elements I want to put in the pages that are already decorated, because again, if you watch the first part of the video, you'll know that there's a story behind this journal. And of course, I tried to create some ephemera that might have helped with, this storyline that I've decided for the theme of the journal. And So this is what I'm gonna be using from now on, of course, together with other ephemera that I already had at home. If you want this kit, it's 4 pages of these blue labels and ephemera. Most of them are, of course, entomology themed as well as travel themed. There are some maps. It's a very lovely kit, and you can find it on my coffee shop. The link for purchasing this kit will be down below in the description. If you're interested, I'm gonna put it there. Let's go back to making, and again, I won't be talking more because I don't want to make this video too long. Explain to you what I did. So this page is what I call the lab page, the page where our entomologist is actually studying her specimens. And what I just did is I glued down these little specimen file cards that I made myself. And these 3 cards are gonna be inclusions for this envelope, for this page and envelope, of course. So this is how it looks. I used some of the film strips I made. I made this bigger specimen slide. The frame is from Stamperia Christmas Plus collection ephemera, and the chemical laboratory book kinda cover, the toxic like this little toxic piece are from a Tim Holtz Ideology Halloween collection. I'm not sure of which year. And then on my flap, I put this like little labels and pieces. These two are from the ephemera kit that I showed you. This is an actual sticker that I had. It's not from my kit. And again, I want to use these three as inclusions, and this other film strip that I made. As you can see, I this one originally wasn't all covered up, like some of the areas were left blank, but then I covered it up completely. Why is it not focusing? I'm sorry about that. And I want to use this as inclusion. And then after this, I want to go back to the other pages I decorated, to, you know, these two that you saw in the part one, and these two that I made before starting filming this series, because I made some ephemera pieces that are meant to go with this, especially as inclusions rather than as decoration. And then I'll go on to decorating the other pages, okay? So for the first page, I decided to make the actual letter that I talked about in the first part. So I had this little like postcard in the kit, and I backed it up to make like a sort of pocket like thing, like it was an actual little envelope. And I found this paper with some postage stamps, and then I put the little ephemera piece that I already had made before, so this is not part of the kit, but this is a little newspaper page to which I added these like entomology plates and things like that, because as you probably know what I'm talking about if you watched part one. If you haven't, go click the link in the description. um and so I added this, and I put this in the little postcard and use this as an inclusion. Okay, so I've cleaned up my desk and I think that I'm done for this video. I realized I've been filming for a long time and I don't want this video to be 2 hours long. So I think there's definitely going to be a part 3 where we're going to finish up the journal and add the last touches. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing to my channel, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Again, if you want the ephemera kit that I've been using to decorate this journal, you can find it linked down below in the description. It will bring you to my coffee shop where you can get it. In the description, you will also find the link to part 1. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for part 3. Bye!